250 years, this country has been defended by warriors. Men and women willing to go first, willing to take the risk, willing to do what others won't. We honor the warriors of the past, the pioneers who pushed into the unknown, who changed the way wars were fought, and helped shape the strength of a nation. We recognize the warriors of the present, the ones who carry that legacy right now. The people who show up every day, put in the work, and stand ready when this country needs them the most. And we look to the future, searching for the next ones ready to raise their hand, take that oath, and become part of something bigger than themselves. Because that fighting spirit doesn't belong to one generation. It gets passed down, earned, carried forward. This is a tribute to 250 years of American warriors and the ones who will carry that legacy into the future. Fly, fight, win.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Fight Crew. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It has been, 6 days, 7 days since you've last heard from us. If you guys have not seen last week's video, I do recommend that you go check it out. Last week, I did pretty well for myself. I went 11-1, did pretty well. What did you get?
I got 10-2 on my predictions. I just want to state real quick, guys, this is like our third or fourth, who knows? I think this is going to be in total our fifth video that me and Alex have done together. 11-1 is very hard to get right. Okay, that's 11 wins, 1 loss on the record. That's a good ass record right there for the picks. So if you ended up tailing our picks, you definitely made a pretty penny on the last fight. Amazing card, top to bottom, full of knockouts, full of submissions. I mean, Alex went like, I thought he was about to go undefeated.
I went for the first 9, and then the 10th
first 9
fight.
were undefeated. I got the 2 women's fights wrong, which, I mean, those are bathroom breaks. And I think the only fight you got wrong was a women's fight. Which one did you get wrong?
The Frenchie.
Zahab, what was his name? Whatever his name was. Let me check. I have it in my notes right here. It was the Tom Nolan decision.
Yeah.
Yep, I had Tom Nolan decision right there. So we crushed it on the picks. Hey, I'll just introduce what we're talking about today.
Give it away.
Historic moment for the United States. Historic moment for the sport of mixed martial arts. Historic moment for the UFC. It's a fantastic thing that is going on right now. I mean, shout out to hold on, let me just take a sip of my water real quick. Shout out to Trump, the man, the myth. He's always making stuff happen. Of course, you don't have to agree with him politically, but the things he's done for the sport of mixed martial arts, amazing. UFC Freedom 250 this Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure your schedule's cleared because me and Alex are going to be watching these things on the edge of our seats. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over, same as every other video, our predictions, starting from the first fight of the night all the way up to Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. Starting it off, we got Diego Lopez, all right, versus Steve Garcia. So I feel like this card, and you can tell by the odds, is going to be very one-sided for every favorite. I mean, if you just look at the odds for everyone, they're all blown out of proportions. Let me see what Diego Lopez is at right now. What do you think about this fight, Alex?
Me personally, I look at Diego Lopez. He's more experienced. He has the record. He's he I think he's a more overall better fighter. I think he's had better competition. I think he's more well-rounded. I think he's more well-versed. I think he's just better overall. I think he's gonna have sub round one or two. Round two. I have him subbing him round two. I don't know much about Steve Garcia.
Okay.
I have I mean he is 19-5, decent record. But you're fighting against Diego Lopez, and Diego Lopez his name has been in the game for 4 years now. I mean, he's a hot pick.
I completely agree with Alex. I got Diego Lopez all day. Now, a lot of these matchups I had to sit and think about, especially whenever it came to the Steve Garcia one. Steve Garcia is a up and comer in his division right now in the 145-pound division. He's been knocking everyone out that he's faced cold. The difference is like Alex said, the experience. Um, Very good record. I've watched Steve Garcia a lot. He knocks a lot of people out. I mean, Diego Lopez's last fight was Alexander Volkanovski, one of the greatest 145ers ever. Jean Silva, one of kind of the same situation with Steve Garcia, an up and comer who knocks everyone out, knocks him out. Diego Lopez knocks out Jean Silva. Before that was again a fight with Alexander Volkanovski. I mean, he's been fighting nothing but great competition. I don't have the submission route. I got Diego Lopez by knockout in rounds 2 or 3. That's my prediction. That's what I got. We also have to take into factor and consideration this fight is outdoors. Okay, it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, it's going to be muggy. Diego Lopez is from Brazil. If you go to train in these places like Brazil or Thailand, yes, they have indoor gyms, but like most of them are exposed to the elements. I mean, I've trained at gyms where there's literally just a garage door that's open and you go in and you're exposed to the elements. So I think that'll also be a huge factor. So give me Diego Lopez by KO.
I like the pick. I agree. I like it. I do like it, but I have him subbing this guy. I really think I want to see it. I do want to see it. Who do
Alex
we?
loves the submissions.
I do. I do. I do. Next fight of the night. We have Bo Nickel and we have Kyle Dukakis.
What you got, Alex? Give me the breakdown here. I know you had some thoughts about this fight. You were going back and forth. We did talk about the fights a little bit together for such a historic card. Most of the time we don't go over any picks with each other, but we did talk about the fights a little bit. Let me hear your thoughts, Alex.
And I mean, how can you not? This is, like you said, a historic card, right? This is has never been done before.
It's hard not to talk about it.
And I do think they're gonna get Super Bowl numbers from it. I really, really do.
This is going to be awesome for the sport. I don't know how they're going to top this in the future, but it'll be hard. What you got, Alex?
I have Bo Nickel TKO round one.
Wow. TKO. What do you think? Ground and pound? How do you think he gets it done?
Yeah, just ground and pound. I think it's gonna end up on the ground. I think it's gonna start in the feet like always. I mean, something's gonna happen and it's gonna go to the ground and it's gonna be a quick finish. I hope. I hope these are gonna be quick finishes.
I
I mean,
agree.
it's 7 fights. I hope they last as long as possible, but I do want to see some nasty work in there. I want to see everything.
I agree.
I don't
So
want it to be boring. We've waited all this time and I don't want it to let me down.
I think that there's going to be a lot of knockouts on this card. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not telling you to do this, but if you're a degenerate, I wouldn't be surprised if every single fight on this card went to a knockout. Um, so I've been going back and forth on this fight. I've watched Kyle Dawkins fight multiple times. I've seen Bo Nickel fight every single fight he's had in the UFC. Same with Kyle Dawkins. Kyle Dawkins is a scrapper. He's 6'2". They both have the same reach. He goes in there to brawl. I've seen Bo Nickel get fraud checked by Rainer DeRitter. Kyle Dawkins is kind of like the Walmart version of Rainer DeRitter. Um, the thing about this fight is I've been going back and forth on it, and I know Alex said that this fight is going to end up on the ground. I think it will. I really think that Bo should try and get in there and wrestle and go for the TKO. I have this fight 100% ending by knockout with a slight chance of a submission by Bo Nickel. But don't be surprised if you see a ground and pound finish here. That's what I got. Bo Nickel KO rounds 1 or 2. That's what I got.
I love it. It's a great pick.
Very similar in pick.
Oh yeah. Okay, just quick question, and this is something that I want to cover. Do you think it's gonna rain? Like, do you think it's gonna start pouring rain? Do you think it's like what do you think?
So this is a huge topic that's been brought up. The rain, the bugs, all of that stuff. I don't care as long as these fights happen. I think it will rain because if you look at the forecast, there's a 60% chance. Um, but I mean, they do have a cover over them. It's kind of a bullshit cover. It's not the greatest. The octagon's definitely going to get wet if it pours. If
Oh
it's
yeah.
just drizzling and it's a light rain, it's not going to affect anything. I mean, I don't really see it making a huge effect on the fights. It might honestly cool everybody down because I mean it's going to be 80 fucking degrees and humid in Washington D.C. when the fights are being taken place. I think it's going to be in like the high 80s all day, and then at night it's going to cool off a little bit. But yeah, people are going to be sweating. Another reason why I don't think there's going to be many submissions is because A, it might rain. It might rain. They might be slippery. And B, I know those motherfuckers are going to be sweating. This isn't in the UFC arena where there's air conditioning and all of that. They are fighting outside in the heat. So people are going to be slippery. They're going to slip out of submissions. But yeah, what do you think, Alex? Do you think it's going to rain? What are your thoughts on it?
I hope it rains. I mean, the nickname for the card is UFC 250 Katrina. I hope it floods. I hope it pours. I hope everyone's slipping and sliding. I hope to see Derek Lewis slip his little fat ass down the freaking ring.
Like a penguin on ice, just on his belly
Yep, just
sliding through the
woo.
octagon.
Yep.
Yeah,
I just want
man.
to see it.
I mean, if it does, it'll definitely make things very interesting,
Entertaining, very entertaining.
entertaining. I think there's going to be a lot of viral moments on this card. Not only is it a historic moment, I think it has a big chance to go completely viral.
I agree.
All right. Next up, one of the worst matchups on the card for Michael Chandler. Okay. Mauricio Hoofy from the Fighting Nerds, one of the most talented fighters I've seen in my life, one of the slickest, one of the reminds me of old Conor McGregor back in the day, man. Just a Brazilian savage who's just dancing around on the feet. Looks like he's skating on ice. Um, Michael Chandler's a can. I've never been a huge fan of Michael Chandler. His fighting, if there's one person I would tell you, do not base your fighting style off of, it would be Michael Chandler. Does Michael Chandler have better grappling than Mauricio Hoofy? Yes. Is Michael Chandler smart enough and is he going to go for takedowns? No.
Yeah, maybe.
You think? I don't think
Buddy, I
so.
know Michael.
I
Michael's
don't think
dude.
so. He always wants to stand and bang. I mean, look at what
He
he did
does.
to Dan Hooker. Well, look, he knocked out Dan Hooker. Look what he did to Tony Ferguson. This guy's a can. He's 23-10. He's a Bellator tick. Give me Mauricio Hoofy by flat line, stiff as a board, on the ground, whatever he wants. It's going to be stylish. Same with a couple more fights coming up on this card. I'm letting you know it's going to be stylish. Give me Mauricio Hoofy by KO. I don't give a fuck about the round. I'll probably put in props on both. Give me Mauricio Hoofy by KO. And the odds, shit. minus 675 for Mauricio Hoofy to win. Michael Chandler is over a 475 favorite, so which is still too high. It should be a minus 1,000 for Mauricio Hoofy. What are your
Okay.
thoughts, Alex? Give me it.
Ever since I've seen Mauricio Rufy, heard of him, saw one of his first few fights in the UFC, he reminded me of 2016, 2015 Conor McGregor. I mean, it's just the karate style, it's just his style.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Looks fantastic. You
That
know, he's
karate
known to
pressure
stand and
skating
bang.
around the ring.
It's artwork. It's beautiful. Give me Mauricio Rufy, round two, TKO. Give it to me.
I completely and utterly agree.
Michael Chandler has not had good performances. He's been knocked out a few too many times.
And
I don't know if you saw
dominated
the
him.
video of him like in the parking lot with like the bugs all on him, and he just looks like an idiot. I mean, he's just like he looks like an idiot.
He was like licking the bugs off of
Yeah,
him
it's like,
and
what are you
everything.
cool? What are you doing?
Mauricio Hoofy's is sitting here setting up a freaking assassination on Michael Chandler, about to be throwing spinning heel kicks, teeps to the body, faking the spinning heel kick into a hook. Like he's doing talent. This is gonna sound bad. Michael Chandler's not that talented. He's an
He's just a big
athlete.
brawler.
He's an athlete. He's a specimen of man. He's an athlete. He's not talented when it comes to mixed martial arts. That's all I have to say about this fight. I don't think, by the way, I did see that video you're talking about with the bugs. I don't think that that's going to save him. I don't think him running around with a bunch of bugs on him is going to
It's not
save
gonna
him.
happen.
All right.
No, I
Next up,
don't.
introduces Alex, one of my favorites to watch. I've seen him in person. Both of these guys, I've seen both of these gentlemen fight in person. Okay? Both of these gentlemen I've seen fight in person. Take us off.
We have Josh Hockett versus motherfucking Derek Lewis. Now, this is a really, really tough matchup, to be honest with you. Derek has the experience, but Josh Hockett just looks like he doesn't care. He looks like he's just, I guess, ready. He reminds me he's another Sean Strickland. Just a yapper. Just a fucking yapper. But give me, for that fight, Josh Hockett, TKO round three. I think,
Round three.
yeah, new meat meets old meat. I don't think Lewis has it in him, to be honest. I don't think he has it.
I completely agree. Um, I've seen Josh Hokett fight in his first ever UFC fight in person, January 24th, UFC 324. Watched Josh Hokett fight in person. I also watched Derek Lewis fight in person. He was fighting Waldo Cortez Acosta. Josh Hokett used to Josh Hokett used to play for the 49ers, actually, matter of fact. San Francisco 49ers. He used to be a
Woohoo!
professional football player. Josh Hockett used to.
I
I'm not
wonder
even
if
going
he's
to
in
mention what just
Madden.
happened there. Only real ones will know. On this video right now. Okay, so I'm losing my mind here. Josh Hockett used to be a football player. He's younger. He's got that Chael Sonnen vibe to him. He talks shit. He gets into people's heads. He's not going to get into Derek Lewis's head. The performance I watched from Josh Hockett in person was fantastic. He's 28 years old. Derek Lewis is 41. Derek Lewis does have a significantly larger reach. I watched Derek Lewis fight and he gave up. He got knocked out by a jab. Waldo Cortez Acosta jabbed him and he just quit. He just laid on the ground and it was over. I understand that this is him trying to represent America in front of Donald Trump, and there's a lot of things that are going on where he might take this fight more seriously. And Derek Lewis does have the most knockouts in UFC history. That being said, I don't think he's going to beat Josh Hockett. Give me Josh Hockett by KO in rounds 2 or 3. I do see Derek surviving the first round. But yeah, that's what I got. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, I like what are the odds on this fight? I mean,
Josh Hockett is
Josh
a
Hawkins is brand
minus
spanking new.
430 favorite.
That's the only problem with this fight is Derek Lewis has the experience over Josh Hawkins.
Dude, Derek
Josh
Lewis,
Hawkins may have a big mouth, but
if
like,
you think Derek Lewis knocks him out, just his money line. Let's see if the odds are out. Derek Lewis's knockout is plus 385, which honestly is like pretty shitty. I'd rather just get his money line for the plus 335. But Josh Hockett by KO is minus 125. So everyone's thinking this is going to go to a knockout as well.
yeah, they're gonna stand and bang, and it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be good. That's a fight I'm really looking forward to.
All right, Alex. Next up,
Next up,
rep the
Sugar
set, baby.
Sean O'Malley.
Sorry to flex on y'all, but me and Alex have been fans for so long. These shirts are from O'Malley's first ever merch drop. First ever merch drop. We've been repping O'Malley since the beginning,
Day
since the
one.
Dana White Contender Series when Snoop Dogg, O'Malley, O'Malley. We've been there since the beginning. So, take it away, Alex. I mean, it's pretty obvious who we're going to end up picking, but
Oh, 1000%. Give me Sean O'Malley. I have it going TKO round three. I think Sean will pace it, but I think he'll put on a great, great show. I just want to see him put the gas to the pedal, the floor pedal to the metal. I just want to see that. If he can do that, round two, give it to him round two. But I
I,
don't know.
I completely agree. What do you think about Eamon Zahabi?
He's Canadian. There's not really much to say.
Not
What is there to say?
much, man. Not
Much.
not much at all. I
I've
mean,
never seen a good Canadian fighter. Name me one.
George St. Pierre, but he's technically French,
Yeah,
French Canadian.
French Canadian.
But
They do
hey,
have French like in Canada. They speak it.
my pick is Sean O'Malley by KO. I think we see vintage Sean O'Malley here showing out on the White House lawn, dancing around. The way I see the fight going, I see him stunning him in the first round. Zahabi might try and shoot a takedown, and people talk about O'Malley's grappling. Like, the only way you're going to beat O'Malley with grappling is if you're like as elite level as Marab or maybe like a Piotr Jan. But I don't see Zahabi being able to take Sean O'Malley down and hold him there. Um, so give me Sean O'Malley by
Sean O'Malley.
KO.
Yeah.
Let's go. Repping the Sugar Show all the time. I mean, he's just one of the most entertaining fighters to watch. He always shows up. He always performs, injured or not. Um, I think he has way more experience. He's fought the
Way
best in
tougher
the
guy.
world, literally. He's fought
Way tougher.
literally the best in the world. Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong, who just got a vicious knockout in his last fight. Marab,
Patreon.
Aljamain Sterling, Piotr Jan, Cheeto Vera. And let's not forget about, so I'm pretty sure Eamon Zahabi and Cheeto have fought. I'm pretty sure that Eamon Sahabi and Cheeto have fought, but the way that Sean O'Malley dominated him in their rematch, it was a stylish performance from start to finish. So I really think this is going to be another vintage Sean O'Malley stylish performance. Give me rounds two or three. I think Sahabi can survive the first round, but as it gets later in the fight, I don't really see it going too well.
I agree. I think Sean is just more experienced, like you said. He's fought way tougher guys, just way tougher. And we've been fans of him since day one. I mean, I swear I've seen every Sean O'Malley fight.
I have too.
Every single one.
I've seen every single one. He's made me a ton of money. I saw him in person January 24th, UFC 324, in person, fight Song Yadong, and put on a clinic. I expect him to do the same thing, but go for the knockout here at the White House lawn. Next up, Alex, what do we have here? Big
We
boys
have
going out there.
big boys. We have Cyril Gahn versus Alex Pereira. Now, I've seen some training footage from Alex Pereira. It didn't look too good, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I've
It was
seen that
only a
footage
30
too.
second clip. It was like you can't really take it out of context, but it doesn't look good. I personally have Pereira TKO.
What rounds you thinking? This is a 5 round fight, by the way.
3.
Round three? Round three. I basically have the same exact thing as you, Alex, but this is the thing. This is another fight I'm very torn about. I love Alex Pereira. If he wins this fight, there's a consideration to him being the greatest of all time, first ever 3 division champ. He is moving up to heavyweight for this fight. He normally fights at light heavyweight. Cyril Gahn is a bastard Frenchman fuck who will poke you in the eyes. He will kick you in the nuts. He will do whatever it takes to win. He's slick as it gets too on the feet. Very crafty. He is a athlete and he's talented. Cyril Gahn is very good.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat Alex Pereira in a kickboxing fight.
Mm-mm.
That's what this comes down to. If this is a kickboxing fight and it stays on the feet, which it will, he is not going to lose. Give me either fighter by KO because you never know what will happen at heavyweight. My official pick is either fighter. I could see it going either way. Who knows if Cyril Gahn will poke him in the eyes? But my official pick is Alex Pereira KO rounds 2 or 3. Um, I just see him tearing up Gahn's leg. I think it makes it out of the first round. I think Alex's direct pick of round 3 is probably the most likely, in my opinion, and I guarantee you the money's going to be good on that. Um, Alex, do you hear the Russian anthem playing?
You know what? I do. I do. I hear it and it's coming all the way. I don't even know if I'm.
There we go.
There we go.
Looking like a gent. Looking like a
It's
gent.
so weird. Whatever. We'll keep it on. I feel like one of those British guards, that stand outside the palace and like hold the
And they're
gun.
like,
Yeah, and they're like, then they got that chin strap and shit. Yeah, that's what I
that's what
feel
you
like.
look like, but with a Sean O'Malley shirt and sunglasses. So, I mean, hey,
I dig
maybe you
it.
could be one of the guards at the White House card.
You know
Maybe they'll
what?
fill you in a spot in the Secret
Sign me
Service.
up. Front row seats, and I get to fucking be security. Let's go.
All right, buddy.
I dig it.
Final fight of the night.
Final,
What do
final.
you have for it? Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. I feel like this is just a fucking joke, but go ahead, Alex.
I have Ilya Taporia KO round 1. I think Ilya Taporia is very pissed off. I think Justin Gaethje is.
She took the kids, Alex. She took the house.
Oh
She
no.
took everything from me, Justin.
Oh
Justin,
no.
I'm sorry it had to be you, my friend. She took the house. Well, you never mention a man's divorce.
I think he's pissed, and when he delivers his white rose, I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be beautiful. I don't have any problem with a Spaniard winning it. No problem at all.
I don't either, man. I feel like everyone has the same thoughts on this.
I don't like Justin Gaethje. I think he's a little good boy.
I saw Justin Gaethje fight in person. It was a phenomenal performance versus Paddy Pimblett. This is not Paddy Pimblett he's fighting. And also, Justin Gaethje couldn't even knock out Paddy. It went the distance. What makes you think he's going to knock out a guy like Ilya Topuria?
He's
I
not.
personally do not like Ilya Topuria. I love the way he fights. I love watching him fight. I don't really like him. He kind of reminds me of like a wannabe Conor McGregor when like the way he like tries to do his little shtick. But round 1, 2, or 3, it's a 5 round fight. KO probably in rounds 1 or 2. It's a really simple pick. The odds show it as well. Wouldn't be surprised if it's vicious. Minus 575 for Ilia Topuria money line. Ilia Topuria by KO minus 220. So you better try and pick the round if you want to make some money on it, or just bet the house on the minus 220.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all want to do, that's where you go for it. Justin Gaethje, I don't think has anything for him. I think he's sloppy. He's wild. He's not technical. He leaves himself vulnerable a lot. He is big. He does have that Homer Simpson strength. He is taller than than Ilia Topuria by almost 4 or 5 inches. Their reaches are very similar. I mean, the only way I can see Justin pulling this off is if he beats up the legs really good and lands a head kick. But other than that, that's what I got for this, man. And hopefully it's not raining during this fight.
I hope it is.
Why, you want to see him go slipping around?
I want to see someone slip. Throw the lawsuit. I don't care. Slip. Please. I want to see someone bust there so bad. I just want to see it. I just think it would be a funny, funny thing. It'd be a viral moment, 1000%.
100,000%. I think there's going to be a lot of viral knockouts on this card. Like I said, I have most of these going to knockout. Hopefully
What are
people
your what are your favorite fights for this card? Like what are the fights you're looking out for? If you had to choose.
fights I'm looking out for and I'm most excited to see Mauricio Hufi versus Michael Chandler. Sean O'Malley, obviously. Josh Hockett versus Derek Lewis is a cool one. I'm really the one that I'm most interested to see how it goes is going to be the Alex Pereira and Cyril Gane fight. That's the one where I'm most like, shit, man. Like, I really hope Alex pulls it off, but I don't know, man. Cyril Gane's dirty. He's a dirty dog. So, and then obviously the main event's just like a sacrifice kind of type deal. Like the UFC should be held liable for Justin Gaethje's health at this point. He's going to get absolutely demolished. Topuria is a better grappler than him. Topuria is a better striker than him. Topuria is more technical. So that one, I mean, you could turn it off and guess what's going to happen. You don't really need to watch that fight, but there's tons of fights to look out for, man. Of course, I'm
Yeah.
excited for every single fight on the card. I don't know how Bo Nickel made it onto this fucking card. I mean, what the like who like honestly, who cares about Bo Nickel? It should have been a different matchup. They should have got someone else on here.
Who should have been on here?
Man, I
Give me
don't
someone.
really. I don't
Give me
really know.
someone.
I would have liked to see Charles versus someone, but I also want Charles to fight whoever wins in the Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje fight. I want to see Charles fight for the title again. But I mean, I don't really know, but not Bo Nickel. He doesn't have much experience in the UFC. Josh Huckett, you could say the same about him, but at least he's entertaining and he
Yeah.
like talks shit and he like puts himself in the headlines. Bo Nickel's just there like, I'm a collegiate wrestler.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's definitely getting the Dana White privilege for being on the card. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia is cool, but like at the end of the day, it's very pivotal for the 145-pound division. But I just don't really see the point in that fight on here. I'd say from Mauricio Hufi up, it's a perfect card. It
Yeah.
doesn't get much better. Any one of these fights could be a main event on a pay-per-view or a numbered card. Mauricio Hufi, Michael Chandler, that could be a main event.
Yeah.
Josh Hockett, Derek Lewis,
Main
main
event.
event. Sean O'Malley, Amin Zahabi, main
Main
event.
event.
Pereira, Cyril Gane, that's a main
Main
event.
event.
Ilia Topuria, Justin Gaethje, this is the
Main event.
lightweight title. That's a main event. Every single card on here is a main event card. People were talking shit about the card. Um,
Do you
People are
think they
saying that they're
rushed
going to
it?
get sued and it's not going to happen. Alex thought that that was going to happen. Y'all were rage baiting the shit out of me. And me and one of my other buddies, Jaden, they're just rage baiting the shit out of me, saying they're getting sued and they're just going to pack it up and leave. And I'm like, dude, there's no way. This fight is happening. We wouldn't be making predictions right now and spending 45 minutes out of our day doing this if it wasn't happening. So, fight's definitely going to happen. Shout out to Dana White, honestly. Shout out to Donald Trump. This is what dreams are made of. Yeah, that's what I have to say about the fight. Bugs, not really too worried about it. The main thing I'm worried about is the rain. What about you, Alex? You got any closing thoughts on this?
I do. I'm glad it's happening, and it's right around the corner. It's a few days away. I just want Sunday to come. I don't like that it's on a Sunday. What do you think about that? What do you think? How do you think about it on a Sunday instead of a Saturday?
Well, the reason they had to do it on a Sunday is because it's the birthday of America. So it wouldn't make
Birthday
sense to do it
of
the day
America, isn't
before.
that like July 4th though?
No, birthday. It's Flag Day when the flag was born for the United States is going to be on UFC 250.
But
It's
didn't
on
we
Flag
declare
Day.
independence July 4th?
That's independence, you motherfucker. I'm talking about when the flag was made and the USA became a thing. July 4th is kind of the same thing. It's celebrating
Yeah,
it, but July, what is it? June 14th is the
June
America's
14th.
birthday.
It's for the military, but it's also like the 251st.
250
200.
years of the United States. That's why it's
Yeah,
called Freedom 250. It's America's
yeah,
birthday, baby.
yeah.
So, hey,
I'm
that's why it's on a
excited.
Sunday. I mean,
I hope it rains.
I'd much rather it be on a Saturday. You're completely right, but for the sake of the card and the name and the whole shebang and the historic
Nature
thing
of it.
about it, I'm fine with it being on a Sunday.
I am too. I'm fine with it. I'm kind of excited to see what they put on to show us.
I agree. All right, man, wrapping it up, I do want to go over. We got about a minute 40 left. I want to go over UFC 6 comes out tomorrow. I do get 7 days early access since I got the pre-order and I've played the other games and da 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 da. So I am super excited to play that. You're not going to catch me on anything else other than UFC 6
That's
for
the
the
fun part.
next few months. I'm going to be the best in the world at it. So I'm excited. Alex is also going to get it. So me and him will run it up. Maybe we'll make some UFC content,
Yeah, I'm
UFC
excited.
6 content.
I
Well, all
hope it's a
right,
good
man.
game.
Let's wrap it on up.
Yeah.
UFC 250 out. You got any closing remarks, Alex?
Let the show go on.
Let the show go on. Let's go, baby. All right. Well, make sure y'all like, subscribe, favorite, watch our other videos. Like I said last week, we did have a crushing card. We had so many great predictions. And we will see y'all next week. We will definitely 100% be doing a recap, probably the day after the UFC Freedom 250 card. I'm out of here. Your host, Colby, with your also host, Alex Thurber.
Alex, we're out of here.
See ya.
See ya.